So welcome back, guys. We are officially open over here in Massachusetts with a few gyms starting to open up this week. So I thought that this would be a good introduction to somebody I've known for a while. He actually was my neighbor for a long time. He's still neighbors with my parents.
Yeah.
My good friend, my good coach today, good trainer. We've worked out before, and oh my God, he put me through the ringer. His name is Faria, super great coach out over here in the Framingham Metro West area. He is a personal trainer certified by NASA, National Academy of Sports Medicine. I did my homework, bro. But giving said all that, I want to give him a chance to introduce himself a little bit and talk through the workout that we're gonna do today.
Yeah, so he pretty much said everything, you know. We were neighbors, and we're still neighbors, you know. And today what I'm going to do, I'm going to take him to a bicep and tricep workout and see how long he's going to last, because we're going to pump these biceps and we're going to, you know, walk around with these short, that, man. Today we're going to do a bicep and tricep workout with Theo. I'm going to bring him to one of my favorite workouts and we'll see how long he's going to last.
Worked out my arms in an official gym in like 3 months, so this is gonna be interesting.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna start warming up our triceps, okay? Just make sure our joints are really good to go. And just send blood to the area, because you know a lot of times you don't want to start with your first set. You want to start with a good warm-up set, and then as you go, you start with your workout sets and you start bringing the weight up, okay? The worst first. Skulls builds up the mass of the triceps, so that's the first exercise we're gonna do. So it's gonna be a combination from a tricep exercise right into a bicep exercise. Okay, so we're not gonna hold and wait for the next guy. I'm just going right into a bicep while he's doing the tricep skulls. Okay, so I'm gonna have the bar set up on an incline bench, and then we're gonna start adding more weight. And then I'm gonna have a setup for a curl, okay? So please here, while you do that, I'm gonna be doing this. We're still supersetting, okay? But now, we're gonna start adding more weight. For triceps, right? We're gonna switch the whole thing, and then cables for biceps.
I see.
Now we're gonna do free weights for bicep and cables for triceps. It's a way different feeling. Okay. Let's start over there with dumbbells.
Get it.
Fuego Sounds.
I was about to ego lift, but like I I said, I haven't done this in about 3 months with weights, so I decided to go down, played a little bit.
So see now, much better. That's not up high. Everything's good here. Now you can really start feeling and looking at it. Look at it work. Right there.
I'll say something too.
Come here, I'll say something too.
He didn't tell me he was gonna do the whole weight thing, the whole weight machine. No, yeah, you can, but you can feel the difference. That's really good advice. That is good advice.
We're not stopping. This is just back and forth, you know? This is good because it's quick, effective. You don't need to use a lot of things in the gym. You're just from here to here. You don't have to keep moving around and grabbing this and that. Remember, the muscle doesn't understand what you're doing. It just understands the stimulus that's putting against it. So make sure that you be smart. We're not even talking too much. We're just kind of a little bit here and there, but we're just moving, side to side.
No joke.
So you know what's good? When you can't even touch your shoulders. Look at that.
So I just want to reiterate something that Lucas mentioned. If you notice, it's flat over here. All the tension is directly on the bicep. So before we get into it, those are called kickbacks. Some people call it a different name. But why do it in an incline?
Support. Number one thing, support. If you have support on especially your chest, you're not swinging, you're not moving, there's no cheating technically. That's why if you look, it's a 10-pound dumbbell, right? The next thing is you want to keep your elbows up high. Keep your elbows up high. Technically keeps your tricep on a very, like I'll say, very tension. You're pushing it up, you're already flexing your tricep. Now when you do this, it's an extra. So always remember to keep your tricep always up because it keeps it more activated. If you keep it here, it's not as much as activated. When you lift it up, you stretch more. Okay, so always keep the muscle on an uncomfortable position, but always remember, lighter weight. Lighter weight will do the movement. Lift your elbows up a little higher, just a little bit, not too much, like right there. Now if you feel like it's a little bit more work, right? Now extend right there. Boom. Now just, when you're doing that, just lift a little bit higher. Do it again, now lift your body just a little bit higher. Yes. Yeah, and I recommend if you're really serious about weight training, invest a little bit on yourself outside. I know you guys invest on yourself on nutrition, a membership at a gym, but taking care, maintenance stuff that's gonna be like maybe like a myofascial release massage, maybe something. Invest in yourself outside on these little things. It will help you. The stuff, expect people that have been training for a while, like me and him. You know, our body gets used to that pattern of overload, doing stuff over and over again, and a foam roller won't work. Just a static stretch could work, but if someone's in there digging it out and doing something for you and releasing, taking that, you know, that fluid out of that joint or something like that, it will help a lot. Our last exercise will be pre-exhaustion. Everything we have right now, we're just gonna get going. Okay, so whatever glycogen we have on our bicep, we're just gonna burn it out. So it's gonna be failure on cable, and then bring it up, push down on failure. Okay, so everything is just no rules now. At the end of it, Lucas over here training everybody in the gym. Yeah, bro, did you see the like I said, I haven't trained arms with specific like dumbbells and weights in about 3 months, so he doesn't even know it yet. But we're gonna have to have a bicep and tricep pose off. So I know you've done bodybuilding before. We've done an arm workout. Yeah. Let's have a classic bicep pose, me and you. You teach me how to do it, and then we'll do a tricep as well. A bicep one? Well, you can do a front double. Let's do a front double. So front double, I'm gonna look in the mirror. I gotta. Put your leg forward like this. One leg forward like this. Okay, now see where my hands, see what my toes are? Yeah, kind of angle down, because you want to give that kind of like that shape, coming in. And then bring it in with your lats all the way up. That's it. And then you can do a side chest, kind of like this. So you want to make sure, flex your calves, good. Dig the knees in, good. Keep this leg straight, good, but you want to hide this leg. Kind of like that, yeah. Your toes up, this is first day, good. Now bring your hands like this, first hands, put it right there. And you want to lift your chest up. Yeah, that's it, see that? Perfect. You want to bring the shoulders down, relax. Good, that's it. Who knows? Go into it, right? It's a little bit more. No competition. This is the guy. No, this is the guy right here. He's the bodybuilder here. So thank you guys so much for joining in on this arm workout. I want to thank Lucas for giving me a huge pump. As you guys can see, my arm is, my body is literally drenched in sweat. So right now, he still has a whole cardio session, but before we let him go, I want to give him the opportunity to say 2 things. Number 1, where can people follow you? So you can follow me on Instagram. I don't have a YouTube account yet, but I'm still working on it. We're gonna get his YouTube started. Yeah, YouTube channel started. We'll see. I'll link his Instagram on the bottom in the description. Yeah. And then one more quick thing. Obviously you have an amazing physique. You have the hypertrophy, bodybuilding. I know you've competed before. Yeah. So my advice would be, people are about to head back into the gyms. We're still under the whole COVID. What advice would you give them? So yeah, that's a good question. Is I'm getting, now that I'm back training, I get a lot of people that have like this, you know, this COVID quarantine, extra layer of fat, of weight. So the best thing for someone to do so is to clear their diet. Is whatever you're eating before you hit the gym, is just get back into a routine of eating healthy and then go into the gym. Lightweight, don't kill yourself. I usually like people not to get sore in the first week and then progressively overload. So whatever you do is gonna work anyways, but focus on nutrition. That's the number one advice I'll say. Focus on nutrition. That extra layer of water, I say, will go away eventually, because if you put a lot of weight on, it's probably a lot of water retention, a little bit of fat, but follow the nutrition and I think you'll be all set.
All right, so thank you one more time, bro. I really do appreciate it, and we are gonna keep it going.
Yeah,
This guy's
let's
gonna
get it.
hear
Let's do
that
it. Let's
bicep.
do it.
Yeah, go ahead. Ooh, she looks kind of good right here.
All right, so Lucas just went in back to do some cardio. This dude is a beast. I cannot thank him enough for joining me. He'll see this part at the once the YouTube video comes out. The reason the camera's shaky a little bit is because my cameraman is getting bit by bugs, because I'm asking him to film these extra few minutes, so I appreciate it, Darren. I'll link his thing in the description below, but obviously I wanted to always stick to the sports science thing, and I forgot to actually mention this because I had to focus on survival in there. But when we talk about hypertrophy training, more bodybuilding style, quote unquote, there's a sacroplasmic and myofibril hypertrophy. To keep it short and simple for this video, just because I want to add this little tidbit in there, we did more of a sacroplasmic. See, there's mad bugs. Sacroplasmic hypertrophy style. That's more where we feel the pump. It tends to be more bodybuilding oriented, and it tends to focus a lot on isolation movements. I know you saw that huge bug. Versus the other one, myofibril hypertrophy. There we go. It tends to focus in a lot more on compound movements. Not to say that you can't have training that incorporates both, but today we focused more on that isolation. So thank y'all one more time for joining me. I am going to take a very, very long shower tonight. So have a good one, y'all.